Um, in general, when so much of Biden's agenda includes long-term things that will take a while to bear fruit, even once they're passed, infrastructure being at the top of that list, is the White House concerned that Congress is moving slower than a snail's pace on everything from democracy reforms to a policing bill to these endless infrastructure talks, and that it will get harder as you get closer to the midterms for to tackle your priorities?
No, that's not our view. I would say first, the American Rescue Plan passed at a pretty rapid speed. That's typically faster than most pieces of legislation, as many of you know, moves through Congress. I mean, not that this is necessarily our model in terms of timeline, but the Affordable Care Act took a year to move through Congress. And so we certainly recognize that sausage making is messy. It takes some time. The president has talked about wanting to sign a bill into law this summer. And there is certainly appetite and interest and a commitment to moving forward on infrastructure from Speaker Pelosi as well as Leader Schumer. I would say, as it relates to police reform, we certainly know that coming together, in order to get that across the finish line, there needs to be agreement from the negotiators about what the path forward looks like. They've said they're making progress. They've been encouraged by the tone of the discussions. That's a positive sign to us. And we're going to continue to support those efforts as they move forward.
I guess just the question is, how are you going to show voters who are trying to decide if Biden was an effective president beyond the falling virus numbers that his approach is working?
Beyond falling virus numbers? Beyond getting a global pandemic under control? Well, I would say, and you know from polling and from what the American people care about and are focused on, getting the pandemic under control, ensuring that we're saving tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of lives, making sure that the majority, more than 70% of people in this country are vaccinated so that they can return to their normal lives, which means returning to their jobs, kids returning to school, seeing friends, going to concerts, returning to life pre-pandemic. That is the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 issue on everyone's mind. That has been the president's focus from day one and absolutely how he has spent the majority of his time to date.
So this is a video from the past. I'm actually in the past. I am recording this June 6, 2021. Hello, people in the future. What's going on? Is my channel still less than 1,000 subscribers? That's embarrassing. Anyway, so this is a little bit of a seemingly propaganda piece on TYT. I mean, just look at even the title of it. Psaki can't believe what she's hearing. So definitely seems to be favoring her. And this is sort of what you see from the mainstream media in terms of not really pushing the press secretary in the same way that Fox News did with the previous secretary. The softball questions and just the fawning and all that kind of stuff, just absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, the reason why I did this video is because I want you guys to remember, you guys that are in the future that still don't have $15 minimum wage. How did I know that? You guys in the future that still don't have Medicare for all or any expansion to the eligibility for Medicare, basically reducing of the age, any of those major things that Biden was talking about on his campaign, for those of you that are wondering why that has not happened, this is why. This is what they were saying back in June of 2021. Not worried at all. Going slowly? Oh, no, midterm. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing gonna be all right. Come on, man. Is gonna like that one. What's up, man? One of my subscribers. Anyway, so yeah, this is what it was. So they were dragging their feet. Nothing to see here. Everything's all good. And then let me see what happened. So later, it ended up becoming close to the midterms. So sorry, guys. We got to focus on the midterms. We can't do policy and the midterms because if we lose the majority, then everything is going to slow to a crawl. So we've got to prioritize winning the seat so we can keep in power, so we can continue to drag our feet and do nothing. Let me guess. They lost the majority. The Republicans now have the control of the Senate. So now the Democrats are happy because they got an awesome excuse. They squandered the first 2 years. Propaganda, gaslighting, the usual. And now they got a perfect excuse because the Republicans legitimately are blocking progress. Nicely played, yet again. When will the American people get the idea so that this scam doesn't work anymore? Maybe in the next 10 years when they get the majority back again. How about that? It's the Baby Channel. Debate me in the comment section below. Click on the like button, subscribe, smash the bell. Be well.